Hi everybody, I'm down here at my mom's house today, and this is her riding horse, Fancy. Mom, do you know how old Fancy is?
15.
She's a 15-year-old mare. Wow, can't believe it's been that long already. We raised her ourselves, I broke her to ride, and now she's Mom's primary riding horse. And Mom has a friend she likes to go riding with, and has to hook up her 1-ton truck and a big gooseneck trailer to go over there. And that's kind of got inconvenient, so she just got herself this new 2-horse straight load, like the old style they used to use in the 80s. And the mare has only been loaded in a great big slant load gooseneck where she just can be led in. And Mom says she can't get her in there. So unfortunately, she's already had a bad experience with Mom trying to load her. So I'm going to come down here and work with the mare and just see if I can't teach her to load herself. So this is kind of my trailer loading session. First things first, we're not going to teach the mare just to go in the trailer. I've got a flag here. The mare's good and broke, but I'm just going to ask the mare to step forward. Step forward. Step up. Good. And as soon as she stepped the direction I pointed, I dropped the flag and quit asking. And I'm just going to rub her. Tell her good. Ask her again. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. It's okay. I don't want her to be necessarily afraid of the flag either. I don't want to get her desensitized to it. You're okay. You'd think for a 15-year-old horse she'd have more sense than that too, but she don't. You're okay. Step up. Good girl. See, she's picking up on that really quick. It's okay. You're okay. Good. Step up. Step up. That was more of a sideways than a step up, so. Move. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Good girl. See, that was forward. That's what I'm wanting. So now let's try to load her in some spot that's confined that she's used to, like this tack up area. Step up. Step up. Step up. Good. Step up. Good girl. Good girl. She's awful blowy and she's just not a very well behaved horse. She's broke good and keeps Mom safe on the trail, and that's what matters, but she gets away with so much because she's not professionally rode all the time, and it's her bloodline. Her father was a really good world champion horse, but once she was one of his first babies, and once they started getting babies out of him, they realized they're all hateful. So they ended up cutting him late in life because he just didn't produce good, sweet horses. Walk up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Come on. Good. Get in there. Get in there. Good. Step up. Good girl. Oh, you're okay. You don't have to blow. Back up. And if I'm right, isn't this about the only place she likes to be petted? That's her spot? Yeah, so that's where I'm going to reward her, is pet her right where she likes it. So now she's got the concept and she's old enough to know. So we'll just go ahead and go to the trailer. Now I might load her in that one spot right there yet. But Mom, why don't you go ahead and grab grain and we'll pour a pile of grain up there in the front of that trailer. Okay, so we put a little grain up in there. Twister. Get in there. Load up. Good. Good girl. The other thing is, set yourself up for success. I've got one side blocking her here. I put the horse trailer right up against the barn. I'm going to be blocking the left side, and I can use the lead rope to block the forward and backwards. I'm just going to lead her up. Walk up. Get in there. Walk up. Ah. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Good. Walk it. Walk it. Every time she looks towards the trailer, I'm going to release a little pressure. Good. And anytime she's walking backwards, I'm going to add a little foot pressure. Walk up. Come on. Keep on. Walk up. Walk up. Good. Walk up. Good girl. Walk up. Walk up.
If your horse does try to push through between you and the trailer like that, and it gets through there, don't worry about it. Just increase the pressure to where that doesn't give her a release from the pressure. And then kind of try to prepare yourself next time to have your left hand up to block the face better than what I did there. And just make sure that any of the wrong answers like that don't give them a release from pressure. So maybe work the flag a little bit harder until they get back.
Just one little try like that, one step you have to release and let them think on it. When you ask, it's good to do it in threes and then give them a break. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. She's got no manners too. Like she'll try to run you over. You got to get that hand up by her eye, block her. She's starting to come to terms with the fact she's not going to get her way. And she's older and smarter, so she's used to not getting her way. So just like there, she tried to back up. Her first idea was going to be to dart through that gate. I'm going to shut it so she loses that idea. Thinking forward, you need to be calm, and you need to increase your level of stimulation as she increases her level of objection, I guess you should say. When she's standing there looking in the trailer, just give her as long as she wants.
To be clear, I don't mean just standing there. I mean her eyes actually need to be looking in the trailer. You seen when she turned her head out, I flagged her just one time to make her turn to where her focus was back in the trailer. They need to be thinking going in the trailer, not just standing there to release pressure.
Come on. Walk up. Good girl. That foot went backwards, so I'm going to start again. Good girl. You're a good girl. She can sit there and think about it, and we'll just tell her good girl. actually, while she's standing there being good, if I can be the one to give her a break from that, I'll even take her back. Like, watch this. Back up, back, 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 back. Because that was a good try. So I give her just a little break and do a reset. And a reset is you just, you know, let them walk and blow out and sigh and get that stress and anxiety off. Then we're going to start again. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Come on, walk up. Walk. Good girl. Walk. Good girl. Walk. Good girl. Good girl. Walk up, babe. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. That way. Good girl. Walk up, babe. Do one more reset, and then this next time, if she don't go in, I'm going to get a little bit more serious about it.
Just wanted to make a point. This isn't the only method, and it's not the only method I use. I'm using this because she's a 15-year-old mare that knows better, and she's been loaded and hauled 1,000 miles in her life, and she doesn't have to be doing this. It's more of a her will against our will type thing than it is an actual not knowing what we want or what to expect.
This is all just obstinance in her head of getting her way, because she's old enough to know this is not going to hurt her. She knows better. That's a good girl. Good girl. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good girl. Go ahead. Load up. Load up. Get up. Walk up. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you was a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. So I let her back out because I want her to know she can get out. She's not trapped. But I also want her to know know that the only relief from this flag is inside that trailer. So, like, I'm not going to ask her to go forward until she wakes up. Okay? Because I want her to know that the relief is inside that trailer. And outside the trailer is the place where there's no relief from the pressure. And if she goes in there just far enough, she's going to get some grain. So like right now, without her backing up, I'm not going to ask for more. And we're going to be chill. And eventually, if I have to back her up to ask for more, I'll back her up to ask for more. A little counterintuitive that you got to go out to go back in. You're okay. Good girl. Can I pet you? Come here.
So the common mistake would be to have a long rope run up through the horse trailer and through one of the eye bolts to keep her from being able to back up. That will create a negative experience inside the horse trailer, and instead of it being the place where it gets away from the relief, she'll thrash backwards and pull backwards and feel claustrophobic and trapped. So we want her to be able to back out, which you would think and is a bad thing, but then when she gets out, she meets the flag resistance and goes back in and learns that the trailer is the good place. So do not suck them in with a rope and tie them down with a rope, because they will learn to be claustrophobic. And if they want to back out, you let them back out, and once they're out, you put the flag pressure on them.
That is less than ideal. Okay, load up. Girl. You know there's some grain up there for you? You know that? Okay. Okay. A little stress we gotta release. Back up. Back. Back. Back up. Back up. Okay, load up. Load up. Good. Load up. Load up. Go on. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Girl. That was trying to up the level of pressure outside the trailer so that we can get away from that pressure inside the trailer. Load up. Load up.
It's important not to get angry while you're doing that. And if you notice, I got a lot more animated, but I wasn't mad. And you can tell by my voice as soon as I start talking that I wasn't mad. But running a horse backwards is hard work on their muscles, and they don't want to do that. So it's a good way to increase the level of stimulation and show them that they're not doing right. And that way they get that much more relief and release once they step back into the trailer.
Load up. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Load up. Almost made it. Back foot hung up that time. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back. 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 Hold up. Good girl. Good girl, babe. Good girl. Okay. Hey, back up. Back up. Back up. Load up.
When you first get them in, it's important to let them come back out if they want to. Don't put the butt bar up. Don't shut the door. They need to know that they're not trapped.
We just want her to relax while she's in there. And me try to remove all my pressure and sigh myself. Have my energy go down. Her energy can go down. And very quick, this is going to become her safe space. And this is where she's going to want to be. Back up, babe. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back. Back. Back.
It's really good if you're the one that decides when to come back out of there, so that she thinks, well, it was better in there than it was out of there, and they don't get scared and come out on their own. That way you can increase pressure and release pressure as they do the right
That
things.
time I didn't have to use the flag. I was just saying load up. Back, man. Back. 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 Get back. Back up. Back up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Go. Go. Get back.
Since she came out on her own, I'm really trying to work her and make her uncomfortable for making that decision.
Good girl.
That whole walk in there, I stopped using the flag because she was thinking forward and looking forward.
Good girl. That's okay. You're okay. Okay, I think that's probably enough for today. The second time they get this, it's a lot easier. The third time the third time you do it, they're trained. A lot of times with an easier working horse, they're trained the first time you do it. Okay, everybody, this is Monday. So you saw the lesson I did with this horse on Sunday. So let's see if it stuck. I'm gonna try without the flag this time because Mom won't have a flag with her when she goes trail riding. Come on, babe. Load up. Load up. Load up. Load up. Works pretty slick. They learn, especially when you put them in a stall after a lesson like that, they soak on it in their brain all night long, and it's always easier the next day. So she should have it learned and always do that now. And she's learned how to get out too. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Good girl. Okay, now let's see if Mom can do it. Just do a circle. Yep. Now, as soon as she starts facing it, say load up.
Okay, load up, Nancy. Load up, girl. Load up.
Very good. Okay.
Oh.
Just let her go out. Let her go out. You never want her to feel trapped in there, so if she goes to back up, you can make it more uncomfortable out here for her once she's out, but you don't want her to be uncomfortable in there. Okay. Cool.
I do it one more time.
How hard was it when you tried?
I couldn't get it done.
Like, how did you try?
Well, we just tried just walking her up there, but she wouldn't even go. She just pulled backwards.
Okay. So you didn't even get close?
No.
Well, there you have it. If you like that method, hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.